Miss Teen International is Spain.
The night was alive with lights, music, and anticipation in Jaipur, India, when history was written on a glittering stage. Spain's young beauty, Lorena Ruiz, captured the crown and was named Miss Teen International 2025. But while the spotlight shone on her radiant smile, it also revealed a much larger story. The story of India's rising power and influence in the global pageant and fashion world. The night was alive with lights, music, and anticipation in Jaipur, India, when history was written on a glittering stage. Spain's young beauty, Lorena Ruiz, captured the crown and was named Miss Teen International 2025. But while the spotlight shone on her radiant smile, it also revealed a much larger story. The story of India's rising power and influence in the global pageant and fashion world. On August 31st, 2025, Jaipur, India, hosted the most prestigious teen beauty pageant on earth, Miss Teen International. Organized by the Glamanand Group, this event brought together 24 countries, each represented by brilliant young women competing for a single crown. Like and subscribe to Mr. Darkman, hosted by Zainab Sabir, for more global stories of dreams and destiny. On the 31st of August 2025, Jaipur, the famous Pink City, became the capital of the beauty world as the Glamanand Group hosted Miss Teen International, the most prestigious teen beauty pageant in existence. Since its founding in 1956, this pageant has been the dream of thousands of young women across the globe. But for the first time in history, it was India that played host, drawing contestants from 24 different countries to its colorful heart. And in that moment, the world did not just see a crown placed on the head of a young woman, it saw India stand tall as the new global stage of pageantry. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more powerful storytelling on Mr. Darkman. The competition began with introductions as the contestants proudly represented their nations. From Colombia to Canada, from Botswana to Cuba, from Vietnam to Venezuela. The grandeur of Jaipur, with its palaces and artistry, gave the entire event a cinematic quality. The opening rounds shimmered with energy, while the swing shoot captured the confidence of the young models. But it was the question and answer round that revealed who among them carried not only beauty, but wisdom, vision, and depth of thought. The atmosphere in the arena was electric. Every answer met with thunderous applause and cheers from supporters who had flown in from across the globe. India's cultural influence was deeply felt in every part of the show. The stage was inspired by the motifs and artistry of Rajasthan, blending the royal legacy of the region with the glamour of international fashion. Contestants were welcomed with the warmth and hospitality that India is known for, and the audience was treated to dazzling performances infused with both Indian traditions and global rhythms. Jaipur, already a city steeped in history, now stood as a symbol of how India was embracing the future while proudly showcasing its heritage to the entire world. Amidst the dazzling lights, one name kept echoing in whispers among the judges and the audience: Lorena Ruiz of Spain. Just 18 years old, she brought with her a natural poise, intelligence, and charm that seemed to grow brighter with each round. When she walked, there was grace. When she spoke, there was power. And when she smiled, it carried the hopes of Spain to a crown the nation had never won before. Crowned by outgoing title holder Muy Leang from Cambodia, Lorena Ruiz became the first ever Miss Teen International from Spain, a moment that sent ripples of joy across her country and waves of admiration across the globe. Yet India, too, celebrated a moment of triumph. Kaziah Liz Mejo, representing the host nation, delivered a performance so strong that she stood on the stage until the very end as the first runner-up. The arena erupted in pride as India's name was called in the final moments. It was not just a victory for Spain. It was also a reminder of how India had now become inseparable from the global narrative of beauty, culture, and fashion. Lorena's win carried emotional depth when she addressed the audience after her crowning, saying that India would always be her second home, because it was India that gave her the dream she had been chasing. Her words, full of gratitude, melted hearts and drew a bridge between Spain and India that went beyond the borders of competition. Behind the glitter of the stage, India's growing global influence was being carefully recognized. Nikhil Anand, the director of the Glamanand Group, reminded the media that Jaipur was now not only hosting a pageant, but had become the center of the world's gaze. He spoke about India's traditions, artistry, and its rightful place on the international stage of fashion and beauty. National PR head Sarvesh Kashyap praised the flawless organization of the event and the support of local authorities. He also made a landmark announcement. India would next host Miss Teen Universe in October, with contestants from nearly 75 countries expected to arrive. With that announcement, India was no longer just a participant in global pageantry. It had become the stage upon which the world now performed. The finale was attended by many distinguished guests, from Miss Universe India winners to Miss Teen Diva queens, along with the chairman of Bharat 24, Dr. Jagdish Chandra, who declared Miss Teen International the #1 teen pageant in the world. Media coverage spread quickly across nations, and suddenly Jaipur's cultural and artistic identity was flashing on international screens everywhere. Spain's Lorena Ruiz walked away with the crown, but India walked away with something bigger, the recognition that it had become a new epicenter of global pageantry. From the pink streets of Jaipur to the international fashion capitals, the message was clear. India has arrived, and its influence will only grow. The crown may rest on Lorena's head, but the heart of Miss Teen International 2025 beats forever in India. Like and subscribe to Mr. Darkman with Zainab Sabir for more stories where culture, history, and inspiration come alive.